Hi, everyone. My name is Kent Berkman. I am a junior here at Purdue, and I am joined today by Michael Lewis. Michael, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael Lewis. I'm currently a junior here at Purdue studying finance, and my hometown is East Chicago, Indiana.
Awesome. Michael, the goal of these videos is to give everyone a little bit of glimpse into your major. So could you speak a little bit about your finance major and why you chose that specifically?
I chose to be a finance major because I wanted to utilize my problem solving and analytical skills in a field where you're really making decisions for a company, and it starts on that basis of finance.
And I know that this was a long time for the both of us, but think back to your high school years when you were deciding on schools. What other universities were you looking at besides Purdue, Michael?
Some of the other universities I was looking at, I kind of want to stay within Indiana since I'm born in Indiana. So I was looking at our rival IU, and I was looking at Purdue Northwest as well because it's right at home. But ultimately, I made the right decision and went with Purdue.
And what do you think was that deciding factor for Cranard or for Purdue in general for you?
Purdue just felt like home to me. Like as soon as I walked on campus, everyone was happy and smiling when I was doing the campus tour, and people were just filled with extreme emotions, and it was actually like a great overall experience.
That's awesome. I totally agree for me too. What was your freshman year experience like, Michael? How was that transition for you to college life?
My freshman year experience for me was great. I actually started early because I was a part of the business opportunity program. And from there, I participated in this 8-week program, and I met great people that I still talk to this day. And I made long life friends with these people.
You mentioned BOP, the Business Opportunity Program. Could you tell us a little bit more about that as well as your other on-campus involvements?
So what BOP, the Business Opportunity Program, does is it brings underrepresented minority groups into the corporate America world through rigorous courses and professional development skills. And I say BOP was one of the greatest experiences that I had at Purdue, and it taught me so much, and I definitely wouldn't be able to do all the accomplishments that I have at Purdue if it wasn't for BOP.
And could you think of, Michael, like a favorite course or professor that you've taken during your time at Cranard?
One of my favorite courses that I have taken at Purdue would happen to be Management 254 Business Law. There, learning about actual cases and knowing my rights and knowing rights of businesses as well is something that's very interesting to me. And it really gets you thinking about different situations and how to solve them.
It is a super great course. I really enjoyed it as well too. Michael, how would you describe Cranard to someone who doesn't study here? Would you say it's very competitive, cutthroat, warm, and welcoming? How would you say it is?
I would say Cranard is definitely challenging and rigorous. I would have to say that, but everyone around is welcoming from from being at the library because I actually work at the library as a library assistant and seeing the people study and the people around you really want to see you succeed and help, and it's a bunch of tools and a bunch of groups that you can join that really help you and want you to succeed, and it's great for after graduation too because you're networking with all these companies that come here to recruit.
Agreed. It's definitely a help you up, not a push you down kind of school, which is definitely a benefit for sure. Michael, you mentioned your job in the library as a library assistant. And another big part of resumes and experiences is those internships and those professional jobs. Have you had a chance to work in an internship yet?
I currently have an internship lined up for the summer with Ford Motor Company, but also I've done professional development work with Procter and Gamble and Wells Fargo as well.
And what are some of the ways that Cranard students get a hold of those internships and those professional development opportunities?
By doing things such as attending interview prep, and attending the Smith Career Fair is one of them is very good practice. And you get to meet a lot of people, and you never know who may know who at the career fair, and you never know where you might end up. And you can go there one day expecting to see one company and end up actually enjoying another. So that's the beauty in the Smith Career Fair.
Agreed, definitely. Michael, is there a piece of advice that you could share with an incoming student, maybe something you've learned from your time at Purdue?
Make sure that you're able to enjoy and embrace everything in, and the road gets tough. Trust me, it's very tough getting into upper division, working on your MAI. But trust me, once you buckle down, you got it. You got the resources behind you within Cranard, and everyone's rooting for you to win and succeed.
Agreed. Michael, do you have one favorite part about your finance major?
One of my favorite things about being a finance major would just so happen to be how I see how finance ties into everything that we do. And it's more than just punching numbers. It's actually finding different strategies for the company and utilizing the resources that you have within you, is working with people as well. So that's the great thing I love about being a finance major.
I agree. You take those other business courses too, even ones you aren't majoring in, and you realize during college that marketing's more than just advertising and finance is more than just numbers. It's definitely an eye-opening experience, and good to be open to that kind of stuff. It's good to know. Michael, I think we're going to have to wrap this up, but one last question for you, if you don't mind. What has been your favorite part about being a Cranard student so far?
My favorite part about being a Cranard student would just so happen to be the community that I joined upon. I really feel as though I'm really immersed into it, and I've met a lot of people within the actual Cranard College. So I love that part about being a Cranard student, and it's really made my college experience one that I'll never forget.
I agree. I think there's something special about the people at Cranard and the people at Purdue. We're definitely a great group of people for sure.
Yep.
Michael, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I want to wish a great best of luck to the incoming students. And we hope to see you soon on campus.
Will do. Boiler up.